How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we return to some Outer Worlds. And we got a lot done. We got a lot of the companion missions done. We've only got Pavades left. Did an awful lot of stuff. We have to go to Byzantium for there. We need to go see Phineas first. So we'll go do that. We'll go do that, guys.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Okay, to the laboratory.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate?
It's nice because now we've got the two main ones back. The thing is, Sam will probably never come with us because at the minute it doesn't look like he has any side missions. Like his companion quest was to get him. But Ellie hasn't had a side companion mission yet. So that may unlock at some point. Or she might just not have one. Maybe hers was the mission to get her as well, like what Sam's was. Because for hers we had to like get the debt away from her friend. But I like having these two. Just because it boosts. Like my Persuades is 180. And my Hack is 76, you know? I like having them high. I want to get that up to 150. So my next level I get another 10 in that. Then everything else I'll be focusing on probably hacking. And then we could probably get away with removing the Vicar, you know? See about bringing someone else. Maybe even the other one that we haven't had with us.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists
Okie dokie.
and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium. And
Had a feeling he would send us because we haven't been there and every other mission was pointing to go there. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better.
Okie dokie.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Just tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
Okie dokie.
I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Something else I want to talk about.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
MGOT? What game is this? This is The Outer Worlds. It's a space RPG by Obsidian. And there's a second one of this coming out this year. So because the second one coming out, we thought we'd check out what the first one was like. And it's a little rough around the edges, but the dialogue, the factions, and all that is really good. And I hope you're having a good day. We're going to put our persuasion up to maximum. Because it's all about persuading everyone to do what we want, you know? And we've got a perk. That's only when you're affected by a harmful combat effect. It's a carrying capacity. The next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical. Sounds really good, actually. After killing an enemy, your weapon sway and accuracy penalties while moving are reduced to 0. Damage while under health could be good. Walk speed could actually be good as well. And stuff for our companions. Or actually, more ammo. Now, we don't actually need more ammo. Oh, okay. Well, you doing great. You had something. You do like a journal in a game. Alright, cool. Yeah, this has... So when you get quests, this has a journal. You do it. But it also tracks if you failed anything. Or did something that... thingied. I am thinking... that. Okay, we go back to our ship. Now unlock Byzantium. Which is where everyone else's missions want to be. So we'll start tracking Pavadi. So we can get the last bit for her date with the engineer from Groundbreaker. Yeah, the game also has like relationship factions. So there's factions in the game. And doing stuff, you can either anger them or work well with them. And we've been doing everything because our persuasion's quite high. Because we've got a top hat on that increases our persuasion as well. And we've been able to negotiate our way through scenarios. So when the game wants you to pick a side, we haven't had to pick a side. We've been able to get thingy. So it actually got revered on them. The board were neutral on. A little bit negative because like on some of the stuff. But not fully, you know.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Byzantium. The thing is 2 places there, place there, a place there, and a place there that's still locked. Some of them might be the DLC though, and there is 2 DLC. We can start one of them now. I'm going to wait till we get roughly towards the part that's like a point of no return. Oh.
Docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What is it?
It's a parcel, ma'am.
You sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
Just send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An
This could be
certified
something bad.
technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
They did what?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's
Oh.
HPS pitch for you, Captain Hawthorne.
Any Cleo sent
On
us.
behalf
We
of
got air
HPS,
fresheners.
I'd like to
Okay.
remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, that's the other DLC. Okie dokie. We don't want to do that yet. Oh.
Can we talk?
Ah.
Since we're in Byzantium,
This-
there's something I've been
Her having a
meaning to
companion mission.
do.
She's the only one that hasn't had one. Well, her and the robot, but I don't think the robot will get one.
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Of course, let me know how I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Now you just want to catch up with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains.
No, our
wear
blood-stained
that.
outfit's fine. Do you know we have a top hat, Ellie? What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
I get the idea.
Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else?
Something to say about Harlow?
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
It's hard to know who to trust. Don't sound excited. That was Felix's friend.
Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask.
Yeah, doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Except who created artificial gravity.
This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you.
Why other try for something
Let
better?
me know how that works out for you.
We are playing as a
Anyway,
hopeful
you really want to tell
optimist,
me you're
you know?
helping a scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
Matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
There's something to say about chasing down that.
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain.
Because with her being from Byzantium, she might know where we can find some, you know? Yeah, good for the colony. Yeah.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot.
The pain went away.
Wasn't even the right one. Point is, good intentions don't count for shit.
Oh,
And
wouldn't have went away because it was the wrong one, but you know.
With a cause.
The method was right.
Besides,
You
none
won't
of
have a
us is
bad foot or
idiots,
ankle
so
if
I
you no
could
longer
live
have your foot or
alone.
ankle. House goes down, we all do.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough.
We don't
to
need
pay
bits.
it.
Everything in the vending machines are
I've got
quite
no
cheap now.
love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah. Not gonna be a corporate
Don't
lackey.
think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this.
Wait, did I promise you money?
Anything else?
What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Okie dokie. Why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner?
No, I
There's
want to know
all
why
these
you left.
invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
She hated bureaucracy. Got ya. That would drive me crazy
Now
too.
you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon.
Hi, Word. Hope you're having a good day.
Just paste. Everything's polished in bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
The lay of land, anything I should
Don't
know.
trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Okay. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon.
Colonoscopy would be interesting.
Folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
How I found the Outer Worlds? I quite like it. It does have a bits that are a little bit rough around the edges, but I like the story. I like the faction bits where what you can do can shape and make people react differently. I like
anything else.
most of the companions.
That's what I've been saying.
Oh yeah, overall I'm enjoying it. The companion I didn't really like the personality of at the minute was her. I like her special move, like the minigun shooting, but I didn't really like her personality much. Same with Felix. He seemed, I didn't mind his quest, but his personality seemed pretty. But then those two are probably polar opposites, and that's probably why where the other ones quite like. Not saying they're bad though, but saying ideally I prefer them two. But we haven't been with Ellie, and it looks like she has a mission, so. So we're entering Byzantium. Okie dokie. Alright, so there's another. I prefer the planets. A lot of times when like Groundbreaker or here, this is looking the same like Groundbreaker where it's all like grey and thing. I prefer being sealed. Do I have to speak to somebody? likely there's something this way. Ah, street access. Should follow the sign. Yeah, I really enjoyed going to the planets, like with the wildlife, the bright colours and everything. I like the humour of the game as well. Okay, now this is a bit better. Big fancy buildings.
Have something exciting happen around here for once. Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's fine.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
I want to be famous. Who's asking? You?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I know. I've been telling people for ages I have. That's why I became a streamer, you know? Like where this is going, yeah.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Pavadi. I consider myself freelance, yes.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
What are you offering?
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Oh, yeah.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
I know.
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Yeah. I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Is that... I'm assuming the elevator travels up then. Okay. That's over there. Oh, yeah, let's have a look. That is over there. Over there. Over there. Oh! We forgot about speaking to Thingy. Right, we're going to backtrack a bit. They can... If they want me to be a star, they'll wait. Probably pays a lot, you know? They were literally right next to our ship.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
You meeting me?
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
You have information for me?
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right?
Mr. Magpie, okay.
I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Gotta be a way to catch him in to someplace less protected. Can you get me into the estate? How exactly did you get involved in all that? Yeah.
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh. Seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly
Oh.
where they start.
Think they're
Does
prisoners
that
without knowing
seem
they're
strange
prisoners.
to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
That was normal.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes after all.
That's a genius idea.
But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's
Right, so this town is pure bureaucracy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Yes.
The whole episode made me wonder.
Because this place seems
If
like
they
it runs
can't
by the
fix
book, you
something
know?
as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Can I get them in there's someplace that's protected?
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and his guards never leave him.
Okay.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
72,000. 72,000, Vardy. We have counted. No, 72,001.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
So, optional
That place
speak.
is still
So, we'll
open.
probably be able to speak to the
Studied it during
guards,
medical school.
get a pass off them,
Maybe
sneak
you could
in.
do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Looks like I've got work to do. Okie dokie. And the main work we have to do is become a star. Let's go. Most important thing. Become famous. If we do we'll wait till the lift stops, then we'll do a cheeky little save. Okay.
Is that supposed to be a model of
I mean,
a
the place
system?
looks lovely.
It's not super accurate.
But priority, becoming famous.
Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Ooh, vending machine. We want heavy ammo. That. The parts. Pick lock stuff. Nice. Okie dokie. Here we go, guys. Time to become a star. I'm hoping it gives me like some more persuasion apparel. Ooh, vending machine.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
On the left. Left is always the way, guys. Okay, you two, don't embarrass me. I'm going to become famous. When I become famous, we'll get a mansion. Get everyone going in. Be great.
Dozens of pictures. That business is entirely civil.
If you could just leave me back at the ship.
Okay.
There's something
Oh,
ought to be fixing now.
nervous, guys.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Improv. Nice. Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic.
Real weapons? What?
Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think, kid. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Okay. Having a quick. Oh, you can take these. Nice. Before we go on... Aha. I mean, these are all free, you know? Okie dokie. We're ready to act, guys.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Oh, we can lie. Joke's on you, idiot. The crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys?
No idea.
Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajax.
Ah, yes, the Battle of Axajax.
Across the void of space, while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
What of it? The thing you just described... No. What of it?
What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher.
See, that's product placement they're doing there. Product placement.
Now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Oh, we can't intimidate. You ran like a coward then, you run like a coward now. No, it's good. Dang it. That's what you think.
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
You're in. Most of the words are made up. And the one that are real don't work like that.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra.
Hey!
I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
No, it's the end for you. Dang it. Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
I think we did well. I mean, we're going to get some of the better responses because we weren't as intimidating. Because we're persuasive, not intimidating.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Ah, I'm not going to be a star, guys. Dang it. But it's not classed as botch. That's at least one good thing. Okie dokie. Ooh, there was another vending machine here. Didn't notice that. Okay, so look at a companion quest first. All the way down there. Okie dokie. Got all these other buildings we want to go into.
My dear fellow,
Oh, it's actually upstairs. Ooh. Vending machine. Let's sell our junk. Nice. Vending machine. 2 vending machines. You know what? Probably don't need to constantly buy stuff. Except for them. For extra pick and locks, you know?
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
You, with the hips. Over here.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
Thank you.
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty.
That's also because we have a really fancy top hat on.
Spacer. Splendid. I love it.
You can tell that by the way I'm standing.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre.
Okie dokie.
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Thank you, read my... Yes! We failed as an actor. We're gonna be a model.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Yeah, count me in.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world.
Okay.
What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model.
See, told you guys, we're gonna be a model. Any excuse to my looks, eh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included.
Okay, dokie.
And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model.
I do.
You're going
I do. I've been telling everyone this.
Murder this job.
Like you can actually see me through the screen. See what I can do.
Fabulous. I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Quite Bavadi.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing, and
We have 26,000. I'm not spending everything on it. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love. I mean, it's persuasive.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Yeah, 3,000 bits is nothing.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
Nice.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am.
So she wants everyone to be a model. I thought we were special.
I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Where am I supposed to find Spacer's gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Let's see what they got to buy. Dude, just like...
I can't wait
I clicked
to
for
see
trade.
those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
I want trade. There you go. Oh. Glasses for hacking. I'm assuming they're classed as a helmet. Dialogue armor. Ooh. Dude, that's 20 odd armor as well. That gives us leadership. Ooh. Ooh. First things first. Nothing needs repairing. Okay. Don't want to sell. No. No, I'm happy with that armor. I think that armor lets us persuade. Let's see if we can talk to her about other bits.
To see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling? For you? Anything.
Have you ever been outside Byzantium?
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium. Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed.
See, that other woman was right.
Darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium anymore.
It's as
than
if,
a fish
like,
belongs on the land.
maybe they've got all the finery here. That's why they don't want to leave.
3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors. Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
Never heard of a tailor who wants to make people uncomfortable.
I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
I see, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Providing.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time. I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Alright, making every little thing perfect won't change her feelings.
I know. For a while,
Like she's been putting off and putting off, you know?
Was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
You know what, Bavani? We're going to do that straight away. I want to get Bavadi's companion quest done and dusted. And we've probably got all the outfits we need for the woman in our storage box because we store a lot of things because we're a hoarder.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Well, she better focus on her work. She's that engineer.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You haven't changed. You look terrific, even though you haven't changed.
My hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Checking on a date? That's a bit rude.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
I think they're doing okay. Head to the kitchen, see, providing that they have a great time. Should leave the ship and let them enjoy their date. Okie dokie. Well, we're not going to take Bhavani with us. She's on a date. Do you know what, Vicar? We can go to the shops. Look what armor and that we can buy. She doesn't want Spacer's choice, though. Can still buy some Spacer's choice, you know? Actually, what we could probably do is just buy armor from here. And maybe it's this type that she wants. But we'll also go in and buy some Spacer Choice armor.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me! Oh, laws!
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face.
That's cruel.
Guy's really
It's
easy to
funny
fuck
though.
with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Play nice, Ellie. A friend here is more fragile than he looks.
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened.
Betrayed.
Have a look.
Okay, we already bought one of them. Ah, see? So it's... I think that's fine then. Okay, we'll tell him he's logged in on...
It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
Fair warning, you logged into a public terminal.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
I'm leaving. Okie dokie. So we teleport back to our ship. We're checking on the date. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully your companion mission's then complete. Look, there's a box. Oh, that's for the DLC.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
There.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
So meal went well. The dessert too?
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
What happened next? Go on, Pavadi.
Anyhow, when she wrapped
Seems
up,
like it all went well for
I
her.
asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Nice. It's very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Aww. It's just a sweet character, Pavadi. Nice, and that's class as hers being completed. Okay, back to Byzantium.
Byzantium, Captain.
Alright, so we'll stick with keeping Ellie with us, because obviously we've got a companion mission with her. She's last companion left with a mission, so... I want to check some of the buildings out as well. Try to avoid the main quest. So we will do Ellie's. Yeah, we get Ellie's done. Then we can do that. Then all we know left is the main quest, so we can enter each building and then see if there's extra quests, you know? It probably is. Do the squats in the lift. Always time to do squats, you know? Never skip leg day. Okie dokie. Luxury munitions. But hers is... we have selected hers, right? Yeah. So we go around and down.
That episode from a few weeks ago was
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
I tell you what, we'll change the thoughts in our conscience.
I think we can
Oh.
agree that Maverick Johnson.
Wow, okay. Weapons in here are a lot more powerful.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Nope, I'll be back in one sec, guys. Oh, sorry about that. Okie dokie.
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models...
Now, this must be the posh district.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, there's my parents' place. Smell that?
Do a cheeky little save.
Industrial grade cleaning solvent.
Ooh. Your house is fancy. Vardy, isn't her house fancy? Oh, your parents' house. It's fancy.
Marilyn, is that you?
Moss, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Hi, little. Hope you're having a good day. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us to your home. Or should we spit on the floor? Fancy place. be taking a few things with me. A pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your home.
I don't know what to say. She's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression.
Right, so we now got the thing. She wants us to be rude.
I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Okay. Theft, vanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen quietly.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
No, these floors aren't just nice, it's all quality marble. Keep going, Ellie. I like where this is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I think they've claimed that she's dead and claimed money and her insurance.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get a feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
They took all your life insurance money and bought the thing. But I'm sure you're much happier knowing that she's alive, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
Dude.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Tell them she's back, you'll be talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I know she's a professional miscreant. Yes.
Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it.
So they made up a
for
massive
weeks.
story that really can't go back on. Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Dave, you know you're quiet. It's not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't.
Oh, we can make a scene. Go on, let us make a scene. I'm ready to make a scene, yeah.
Let's just get out of here,
Oh,
Captain.
dang it.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Shame. Shame. Steal that wine. Yeah, shame.
Let's talk outside.
I mean, if that's all her side mission was, that's the shortest one of the lot, you know?
Can we talk?
Can you believe those two?
Yes.
We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about, it's payback time, and I'm collecting in with interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you? Yeah, she is.
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Looks like, nah. Trust me, this was the best. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation. It's for the best.
I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped.
I think there's a lesson here.
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in for a big talk.
Yep. You can learn something from this. Everyone's only out for themselves. You've seen that now. Got to surround yourself with people who will really look out for you. Yeah.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
You keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
That is genius. How do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help
No,
me
it's a
set
top
up
hat.
dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Need to ask you a few things.
Something on your mind?
Okay, nothing there. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Okay, insurance office is... Oh, look, all the way up there. Okay. We can teleport. If we get her the money, then by proxy, the money is ours, right?
Try anti-glare. It's better than nature.
Okay, it's just showing this terminal. On the planet Monarch. So now we have to go to Monarch, do we? We've been to that place. We do. Okie dokie. That's now maximum. Can't go any higher. Nice. We're gonna start getting our hacking up. Yeah, we can go and get a dummy account made in her name. Like I said, we've got a top hat on. Instant persuasion. We're also 150 on persuasion. Bravado increases it. Theoretically, that's also a good... If we can get hers done, we might then bring Felix with us. No, we'll bring the priest to get our hacking up more, you know. But Felix gives us even more persuasion. Okay. Photebook had his landing pad. Nice, we'll go there.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Okay, so we've been in this place and spoke to this woman before. But there was nothing to do with her. So obviously it was for this mission. Okie dokie. And we can just hop over.
You'd think folks are pissing in the alleyways as bad as
This looks like a place.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
You need to change the benefactor of the Fen Hills life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's stay on topic. I want to change her benefactor.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
How would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Yes.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Totally agree. We're not going to intimidate, we'll bribe.
I'm forbidden from accepting bribes, no matter how tempting.
Dang it. Look at it as a fine that I'm paying in advance.
The employee handbook doesn't say anything about that. Very well. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
You really did it.
I mean, we just had the conversation in front of the woman. She won't mind.
I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't going to live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you going to do with those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Guess not. Better figure things out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Nice. I appreciate it. But I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
You're my friend. That's what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Friendship is more important. What else are we fighting for? If not for the people we care about. Not just that. He was only going to give us 1,000 and odd bits. You know?
Well, maybe you've got
Well, she gave us 1,000 odd bits. If we stay friends with her, maybe she'll change the benefactor of her world to us.
So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
We don't want to be indebted to me, eh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Let's get a move on. And hers is done now. Nice. So now we can teleport back to the ship. Then head back to Byzantium. So now we can say we've done all the companion quests. Unless Sam ends up getting a quest at some point. We have the faction one, we have that one. Oh, clicked the wrong place. Dang it.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Okay, do a cheeky little save. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where tonight's Outer World stream shall end. Or we've got our companion's quest done, provided he had a good day. We got insurance money for Ellie. We tried to become a star, but they didn't like us because we didn't kill people. And we have a mission to become a model. There's so much more to do on Byzantium. So many places to check in, so we're checking everywhere. Got a couple of missions to do. Yeah. So Outer Worlds will continue tomorrow after our Final Fantasy 13 stream. Make sure you come along if you're interested. I say thanks for coming along and keep me coming today in the chat. M and Word, as well as anyone else who hasn't participated in chat, who just came to vibe out. Thank you as well. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home, so it's very much appreciated. So thank you for your time. Well, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, and stay safe.